I'm going to show you how to master your service calls and track your way to success. What can a SMB, a small business, let's also think about this as a blue-collar business. So somebody who's going to be a plumber, electrician, something like that. How can you use AI, technology, automation? We're going to go back to the basics on this. I was asked this question, what are your top 3 things? Number 1, use the technology for communication. I do this a lot with events that we do and places I need to make sure people show up to. Even right before this, we launched a quick SMS message that went to about 50 people to make sure that they show up at a location they're supposed to be. Even for a small business, having that ability to send out notifications to your staff, to clients, partners, whatever, to make sure they're showing up. If you've got subcontractors that you need to make sure they show up on a job site, we wrote this for a construction company that would text message all of the subs in the morning to make sure, are you coming, and have them do a, yes, I'm going to show up, no, I'm not. That was for them to be able to know, hey, we're not going to be able to see this sub today. This is going to throw our schedule off. Let's just start looking at plan B. If you know that at 6 a.m. versus 11 a.m., you can plan the day a lot different. So that's going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be access to data. Being able to get at the information that you need while out in the field. So take company data that is sitting right now probably in files in a couple Excel spreadsheets. Having that where it's easily accessible by the management layer and project management layers in the field is very important. Another example, somebody was going into a job site, needed to have pertinent information that was stored in one of our back-end systems. Luckily, we have that capability for them. He was able to pull that up as he's walking into the location. He left his house forgetting his file and all the stuff he had printed out. Didn't matter. He was able to pull it up when he's walking in, didn't skip a beat, had it on his phone, and was able to work off the phone copy of data because it's stored up in the cloud, gave him access into those mechanical spaces and to be able to do what was needed to be done. So that cloud access to data is definitely a big piece of it. The other thing is going to be around tracking what's going on. So this is going to be my number 3. Even it can be just simple forms. It can be a Google form, it could be a Jot form, it could be an O365, they got forms. No matter what, have a way for your people out in the field to be able to communicate and take documentation back. So the reason why you're going to do that, see something, log it. So when you're out in the field, you're going to be hit with a number of things. Oh, I need to make sure that this is followed up, this is going to get followed up. So if you can go and have those links on your phone, just even a hyperlink, hot link, something from a portal, that you can then go into and log that back. It might be for another person. So let's say that I'm face-to-face with a client. I'm going to make sure somebody back in my office is doing something. I'm going to take out the phone, I'm going to put it in, not going to go into Notepad. It's going to go into real time and log it that this is a ticket that needs to be created. Now, of course, we got quite a bit more tech. If you just use a simple form that can relay it back to the responsible parties back at the office to be able to pick that up and be able to run with that so it's not lost, because sometimes those are additional sales. So those are something that an SMB needs to think about. And then this is my PS. I answered the 3 top ones. This is going to be number 4. Look at your techs, look at your people, your electricians, your engineers, whoever it is. What you don't want them to be in the field is doing this all day long. They're your money earners, and when they are on the clock, you want them working on the clock. When they're having to hunt for things that take a lot of time, if they're spending a lot of screen time during the day, you're probably not as efficient. Look to see what battery life is halfway through the day. If they're almost out of battery and it's only lunchtime, there is a chance that they spend a lot of time on the phone, needing some support, not working as efficiently as they could. The reason is, I know a lot of this might be by the hour you're not thinking about it, but there are going to become a time when things are going to be looked at a little more granular, and that somebody may come in from a private equity group that you're going to want to sell to, and they're going to look and go, boy, your average call is 4 hours. That's great. You got the billable time on it. But why are your technicians so slow? We need to cut these 4 technicians because their efficiency is not good. You want to be in a preparation for that you can help them be efficient and help them do a better job out in the field no matter what the job is.